Ha! You fell into our trap.
Hey guys, it's Easy Listening with Fell Harbor and Cypress.
Yeah. And you can see that I changed my pants and removed the gloves.
You added a little color. I'm seeing some mauve.
Yes, yeah,
With
a
maybe
little hint.
Yes, little hints here and there help to
Yeah.
keep things. I like the accent with the darker belt and scarf.
Yes, thank you, yes. Yeah, add a little bit of femininity to it.
Yes, got to keep things light. Now, where are we heading today?
Well, right now we are actually heading to our fourth mission, which is gathering information.
Right. What kind of information do you expect to be gathering?
I don't really know. I know it's going to be against the bad guys. The
baby-faced McGee over there?
Yes. I do know that we are listening out for a cat.
A cat?
If you hear a cat meowing, that's the sign that we're about to get some information.
Our ninjas... Oh, I'm sorry, there's a story.
密偵の一人から何かを掴んだとの知らせが入ったのである。すでに密偵はゴダ領の近くの里で待機しているという。
Rice patties are quite beautiful by moonlight.
Yes, they really are. It's quite elegant. I wonder what they smell like.
Rice. So are cats well known for hanging out with ninja?
Yes, I think so. Ninja and witches, which are pretty much the same thing. So.
They pretty much are, yes. They're both known to use brooms.
Yes.
And wear big pointy hats.
And poof, I don't know.
Oh, that too, yes.
And curse their enemies.
Yes. Now, tell me what we're looking at right ahead of you. I see there's a large, dark lump. Could you expand on what that might be?
I think this is just a tree. I don't know why it's so hollow. I think it died out of malnutrition.
Yeah, it's quite a large tree.
It is quite a large tree. Not exactly sure what it was used for in this village.
Now, do you know that gentleman?
No, I actually do not know any of these people.
Oh, okay.
So, supposedly my character knows the informant, but I personally have never seen that character before in this gameplay.
You've never met her, or...
No, she doesn't have a name as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you wouldn't want your informants to know, have names, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably never told you. Maybe she had a code name?
But she probably does have a code name, yes.
There's probably some sort of poetry to write about the blood spilled by moonlight. Now, I'm noticing their warehouses have some very large holes in the bottom.
Yes.
Is that to let the mice in without... Oh, whoops.
The mice? No, that's just because they were shoddily made, because they don't quite care for their architecture very much.
All right, I see.
How do I climb back in here? Well, you know what? I never really do that, because that's a cowardice way to play, is to hide.
Well, I mean, the thing is to run around, not hide in your house.
That's what I always thought, yes. Now they're going to converse. I'm not sure. Whoa.
That guy's a little pushy.
Yes.
All right, so they don't mind if you go and pick up their boxes of lunch?
No, they weren't going to eat it anyway, so they're watching what they're eating.
I could understand that. You need to be on your toes at all times.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Now, the neck snap, is that a traditional movement of your people, or...?
You know, I think it might be. I'm not sure, but I do know stabbing through the middle is considered traditional.
Oh,
but yeah, the neck snapping, it might actually be a social commentary that these men are weak and therefore can't fight with the weapons that they were trained to use.
That's true. They don't walk around with their sword or katana otherwise drawn, so...
Yes.
Now, what good do you think an archer would be against a ninja?
Not good at all. That's why he died so easily.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, nice bean crop coming in.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I will be killing her later.
Oh, good.
I won't be doing it the same way as a normal kill in this game, but I will be taking her out for screaming, because how dare she?
Now, did you know that man was there?
I did not. I thought he was farther down. Oops. That other bitch is going to see me too, and I'm going to have to take her out too, I think.
Yes.
Although maybe, well, no. I mean, she's pretty convenient to take out permanently, so I think I will do that.
Oh, probably pretty good. Can you stuff bodies in that log?
No, I wish you could. I can't even go in them.
That's very weird why they're there.
Yeah, I don't think I can go in them. Although I forgot how to crouch inside there, so...
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, well.
The only time I've ever done that was during the tutorial, so...
I'm looking at your inventory, and I see a pinwheel.
Yes.
Is that just to entertain yourself while you run around the town?
Yeah, it's sometimes boring to sit there and wait for your enemy to appear.
So you just like, whew, and blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes. It's a little toy. It's usually for children, but it's a good stress reliever.
Right. Very interesting.
There she is.
The decorative ivy on the fence is a very nice touch that they've added in their little
Yes, there's a
town.
quite a detail of. There must be some kind of town pride going on here.
Except for the holes in their storage.
Yeah, they don't really care about that.
They were too busy with the aesthetics and not the functionality.
Bitch, you bitch. Go in the hole. I thought I was going to grab her, but didn't work out that way.
Evidently, she has one superpower, and that's knowing that there's a ninja behind her.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite work out for your method here.
No, not really. It upsets me if I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh, I understand.
But this trained, archer had no idea I was here.
I must ask, in my experiences in your line of work, I don't think I've ever been hit by an arrow. Do they actually ever shoot anything?
They do. If you are really unprepared, they can actually shoot you. But you have to actually try to be hit. So it's a bit of a challenge in and of itself.
Oh,
actually.
that's a good point. Yes. Right. Takes skill to have them shoot and be hit by it.
Yes. Yeah.
Quite an interesting challenge to set for yourself maybe one day when you're feeling particularly bored.
Yes.
Now, your method for killing her involves...
Well, because we can't actually directly kill her, so I'm going to be dropping her into a bottomless pit. So first what I have to do is knock her out, and then push her down. Actually, is there one up here? I can't recall if there is one up here or not.
Right.
No, I think it's down here.
I see.
So I will be pushing her off the ledge into this, right here, this bottomless pit here. So.
I see, yeah. Now, the fall from the ledge itself doesn't kill her.
No, it can wake her up easily, but as you can see, I was able to grab her maybe a little bit more difficulty than I would have liked. But
yeah.
And here we go. And it's more satisfying to drown them in a cesspool.
Oh, I could understand.
But this, she just, is no longer a problem.
And just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. No mess, no fuss.
No mess, yeah. No body to ever...
Hey,
oh,
look,
here, there is one. I could have sworn I just looked for that.
Yeah.
But
it didn't really work if you were able to walk over it 3 times before.
Yes. But so there you go. And then, it doesn't actually count as a death, as a murder, I'm sorry. So where did this other... Oh, there she is.
Well, it's possible she could have just wandered into it herself. So
exactly, yes.
They can't actually count that against you.
No, they can't.
Now, what do you think her purpose in this village is?
Annoyance, yes. Actually, in the village, she probably makes all of the lunches that I steal.
Right.
But no, I think mostly she is just annoying to the men in the village and me as her enemy.
Yeah. Great. So has basically the same job no matter which side of the aisle you sit.
Yeah, she's
Quite interesting.
Is she wearing shoes? I guess so.
Yes. Looks like she's little slippers, sandals. The print on her dress is quite lovely. A little muted, but
a little muted. Yes. Back then, I don't know that they had that many vibrant prints available.
True. All right. Now, does this pit connect to the other pit that the other lady went in?
That would be an interesting thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, and there she goes.
Yep. No longer a problem.
No, nobody's problem now.
No.
I dare say they might even thank you for throwing her in there.
Yes. I mean, I certainly would. Is this the one? No, I can't go in that one. There's only one I can go into. Whoa, I did not realize.
Wow.
There is a person there.
It's interesting that he, this entire time, has not stepped out of there. Oh, he just kind of stands in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
there
correct.
are 2, yeah. He's going to open this other side, isn't he?
So he's not one of the more useful people in the...
No. There actually are very few useful people in this village. Most of them have redundant or even absolutely no purpose. Okay, whatever.
Wow, he goes for the stab and then the kick.
That But it was a bit surprising. I apologize to any listeners who were using this to lull themselves to sleep.
Yes.
The bloodshed is quite soothing, and I apologize for having been found.
Right. Well, that's quite understandable. Occasionally, I find that I'm able to better enjoy the soothing cadence of murder if it's interspersed with some sudden excitement.
Oh yes, that is true. That is. Thank you for pointing that out.
Sure. Yeah. Plus, without a little bit of this, we wouldn't be able to see the gorgeous blue flame that I find very calming.
It is actually very calming. I don't know why he knew where I was and then suddenly gave up on his mission of finding me. But he must not have realized his women were missing forever.
Yes, well, he quite probably wanted to push them down those holes, but I do wonder who digs those pits to absolute bottomless.
Yes, there are some very ill-fitting traps around here, such as this. I will show you these noise makers.
Oh, correct.
I don't know why they're here other than to annoy people. So, I guess whoever did that, they're trolling each other, I guess, although that's not a very good prank of murdering your compatriots. But
I think it would be, if you tripped it yourself as that archer, you're just alerting people that you're up there.
yes, that's true. That was a rotten egg. I don't know why he had that in his pants, but I do sometimes like to carry eggs as a source of a protein snack. So perhaps he did that as well. It's a shame it broke. I would have liked to have partaken in that.
Right.
But
Now, does he use the egg as a weapon? Or is just his
no,
lunch?
I think he just eats it, yeah. It might smell bad. He could use that as a way to get people to come near, although it smells bad, so I'm not sure who would be lured by that. Someone saw me, but I'm not sure who.
I think the guy to the left.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. He waited quite a while watching you climb up there before he decided.
Yes,
Now, on the topic of eggs, is that a traditional food of the ninja?
I don't actually believe so, but I don't know too much about it. I'm more of a conceptual, conservative, what's it called? The contemporary ninja. So I don't really know all of the traditional aspects, but I imagine, I guess they had chickens.
But they don't really need the chicken as long as they have the egg.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Quite.
Now, there he is. Oh, yes, you'll hear that cat meowing. That is to signal the end of the mission. That's on the other side of the fence. I will not be completing this mission until I have killed every last of my enemies here.
So are you just supposed to find the cat, or are you supposed to murder the cat?
No, the cat actually has nothing to do with the mission. It's just an indicator that I have found my informant. I'm not sure why the cat needs to be there, and why that meowing does not indicate to my enemies that I am nearby, whereas the dog barking would indicate this.
Correct. I guess they don't really take stock in what a cat might try to tell them.
No, I suppose not. That is why they're friends of Ninja.
Now that man, is he holding a lantern that has no light to it, or...?
Yes, yeah, it's he's just very ill. Again, most of these people are equipped not very well at all.
Yes.
It's quite a shame,
I
actually.
would think instead of a lantern, maybe a jug would be more helpful, but...
Yeah, a jug of water, yeah.
Are those ponchos hanging on the wall?
I will have to look again. I didn't get a good look at it the first time I was there. Oops. I'm just going to go for it. He's going to turn around the moment I'm in here. But
I'm assuming he's in there to take inventory of how many jars are on the table.
yes, it's important, and it takes a while to count 3 of them.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'm just going to close this so no one can see.
Yes. It's as if he were taking a nap.
Yes. I find it's less stress for everyone involved if I don't know how she, oh man, oh good. Just
Too fast for her.
Nap for you there, yes. Yes, if everything is very soothing for even those who must perish, it's not their fault, they're my enemy and suck.
True.
So I'm just going to move her into this room where no one is so that she's not disturbed, and when she wakes up she'll see all of her villagers have been killed, but even the woman folk, she's the literally last remaining member, and that will give her some psychological issues for sure, but
Sure.
you know, she won't be stressed right now, and that's what's important.
Right. Just a little nap right now.
Yes. save up her energy for when she has to travel to a next village with people in it, I imagine.
I suppose she would. She would be quite wealthy if she just took over this village, but it must be a lot of work to do nothing to run the village all by yourself.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the building's already falling apart, so I can't imagine, why didn't...
Yes, it seems that this game is, your missions are a little bit,
ill-timed? I don't know.
Inconsistent
Yes.
with their ability to stab through walls or perform special moves of some sort.
Yes, I do agree with this. It is a bit frustrating, but, it just adds an element to my mission.
I see.
Just gonna turn off the light here so he can also sleep in his eternal resting space.
Yes, that's quite nice of you to think of his eternal slumber.
Oh, thank you, yes, yeah. Well, even though they are enemies, I do want them to be as comfortable as possible.
True.
I believe I have more enemies over here. Again, I do know where my Oh, whoops. He almost saw me.
Oh, my goodness, I didn't even see him.
Again, he has a lantern that doesn't have any... Whoops, I almost rolled right into him. I'm just gonna... Yep, there we go. Nice and easy.
Very nice. Very smooth.
Yes.
Elegant, even.
I think.
Now, that man looks a little bit grumpy. Do you think that maybe he's got some sand in his shorts? Or?
Oh, yes. Well, I don't know that he is wearing any underwear. I do
Oh,
think it is just that one cloak we are seeing. But yes, I imagine he does have something either up or near his butt.
Yes.
Constipation, perhaps.
Well, when you live off a diet of rotten eggs and poisoned rice balls.
Yes. Yes, the poison, I imagine they must eat those every now and then, quite by accident, but, that's... It's not enough to actually kill you, so...
Now, was that a dog? Oh.
Oh, yes. I'm going to try to leave him alone. I don't like killing innocent animals.
That's true.
There's my informant you see in the hat over there.
Oh, right.
It looks a bit like maybe it's a woman. I do not want to assign gender, but...
True. Now, correct me, I may be wrong and maybe misunderstanding something, but wouldn't it be easier to tell you to look for the person in the flowered robe rather than to listen for a cat?
I mean, yes, I don't think they actually told me to listen for a cat. I was mostly saying that for our listeners to enjoy a little bit of an interesting tidbit, that's all.
Oh, is that the cat there?
Why can't I...
Yes, being up a half of a step of...
Oh, yes, that is the cat right there.
Oh, nice of you to leave a dead body for it to partake of later.
Yes, I mean, it might be hungry with all of these humans now dead.
That is not the most good-looking cat I've ever seen.
No, unfortunately, it is not. And here is my informant.
Oh, I do believe you are correct that it is a female identifying person.
Yes, it seems that way.
Now let's listen carefully while she tells you what she needs to know.
That's a need-to-know basis. Unfortunately, I cannot share that with you.
Right, redacted. My bad.
Yes, redacted.
Congratulations on a Ninja 5.
Why, thank you. It's not difficult to do on these missions. New clothing.
Oh, very nice. I'd like to see what you have to share with us on the next adventure.
Yes, it'll be very good.
And we'll be right back with that.
Yes.
Sleep again. Oh, not as asleep as that. Oh, wait, we're gonna get more clothes.
Oh,
You don't have to.
I like being naked now. Clothing. Hair. No hair. Face. I don't want thief. I'll buy them later. Those are shirts.
Yeah.
I don't like shirts. Arms.
We should just show you what's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, these guys. Oh, Oh, the hairpin might be pretty. Oh.
Oh, you don't actually wear it.
I forgot about that. Should she be holding anything? Good night. That's pretty, but absolutely useless.
I know. Why isn't it just in her hair?
Yeah. And we're back.
Yes.
So, we decided not to take any additional clothing accessories.
That's quite understandable. I mean, none of them really seem to fit with what maybe your next mission would be.
Yes. And that is crossing a bridge.
Right. Now, I'm an untrained observer, but that doesn't seem to be that difficult of a mission to accomplish.
You would think, but I actually have to cross in between enemies. So.
Oh, right. Now, would it still count as correctly crossing if you were to murder all said
大田の
enemies?
国と古
I
くか
would
ら
think so, yes.
親
That's
交
what I'm
のあ
going
る
to
小
do,
国
I think.
Oh, right.
高地がある。しかし急に勢力を拡大している小川原の国が高地の国を狙っているという情報をつかんで急ぎそのことをしたためた密書を届ける必要がある。だがそのためには小川原の勢力下にある大橋を突破せねばならない。
Her eyes very long. A very interesting story, and I'm following it completely. Now, would you say that you do not need to murder anyone, or do you choose to do this?
Well, I mean, I suppose no one needs to murder anyone except for those who I've been assigned to assassinate, but, you know, you can't really know that you've successfully crossed a bridge until every last person before and after the bridge has perished. So I do it as just an additional measure to ensure that I have completed my mission successfully.
Sure. It's good that you're thorough.
Yes, I think so.
And I would dare to wager a jape that the money that helps you buy new outfits is also appreciated.
Yes, of course.
It's quite the close-up that you gave us for this murder.
Yes, I wanted you to really feel like you were standing right in front of me as I killed this person.
Thank you, I got that. Now, this is a different town, I'm assuming, than the one you were just in?
Yes, this one has a bridge.
Oh, great.
I just decided not to hide from this person because, you know, that hat.
The hat looks like it's probably blocking his vision, and he was not able to see you anyway, so...
That's what I feel, yes. Now, I do recall once upon a time, I was here, in a training simulator, let's say, and, I once was chased by someone over here and had to hide in these rice fields, or whatever this is, for a good solid hour. It was, quite funny, and also a bit frustrating.
Yes, I could imagine. That doesn't look like it has much in the way of things to hide behind.
No, it certainly doesn't.
Now, are they looking for a lost dog or something out over here, or do they anticipate infiltration?
I think they're just completely paranoid, and I think they're actually looking for aliens, but I'm not too sure. I did attend their town meeting, obviously. So. Okay, I was going to pick you up, but whatever. Do this. Yeah, go to sleep.
The ineffectual lamps are really showing their ineffectualness now.
Yes.
Being able to see.
I don't know that they need them. The moonlight is quite clear for me, but
Yes.
I'm also wearing white, so it should reflect the moonlight very easily for them to see me, but...
You would assume.
well, you know what happens when you assume.
You get murdered.
Yes.
Now, it's interesting that there are so many of them, and not one of them has a clue that you're there.
Yes, again, ineffectualness of their skill and profession and training.
Yes. But I suppose there's nobody around to then train them if they are therefore dead.
Yes, they won't learn their mistakes until it is too late, unfortunately, for them.
But fortunate for you.
Yes. And my wallet, as you had mentioned.
Oh, yes, right.
Where did this other man go? Oh, there he is.
Now, I, again, am not one of these perpetrators of evil, but
Sure.
it seems to me a little overkill to have 5 people watching one field when the bridge is the target.
Yes, well, the bridge is not necessarily a target for them to protect. It is mostly I must go through this village to get into another village, and so they do not want anyone coming up. They think their walls are sufficient, and obviously they are not. I have to run.
No, I guess they didn't really think about people being able to climb over their 5.5-foot fence.
No. No, most people can't because they are wearing those traditional robes. Obi.
True.
What would you call them? The obi's the belt part.
Yes, they're not
Yukata?
yukata, but perhaps it is
Kimono?
summer and they are there for a party. He seems to see where you are.
Yes, there's no hiding from him, is there?
He seems utterly determined, but I'm not sure exactly why.
Oh. He's the only one who actually cares. He's a better fighter than I am, so I'm going to flee. Ooh, I love that I'm covered in blood.
Yes, it does add a nice extra element to your pant design.
Yes, I think so. Oh, it is starting to fade.
Oh, that's a shame. But nothing that beautiful can last forever.
That is true, yes. The stink might stay a bit more. Oh, there he is. See this? They are resilient, but only them for some reason. I don't understand.
Yes. Huh.
Oh,
He seems a little bit confused about what he's to do.
Well, I don't. How did he see me?
I'm not sure. You look like you're out of bounds, but
that is all right. He can be upset.
he takes a posture as if he's running very fast, but then doesn't move any faster than a maybe slightly fast walk.
He is out of shape entirely. Yes,
Very much.
He has gout.
Yes, it did seem like something was restricting his leg movement.
Yes. I will kill him in the middle of the street, so that he looks as if he is the worst of all of them.
Yes.
He will die.
I dare say he is. If he's alerted to that there's someone in the village, you'd think he'd call 5 steps to the guy that was left that there's something there, please help me.
Yes, you would think. But his hubris caught up with him. He thought he could take me out on his own.
No.
And truth be told, he probably could have on a one-on-one fight, but luckily for me, I knew how to run.
Now, is this the bridge that you are to head for?
Yes, it might be. But I'm going to kill everyone in the village before I cross it.
That sounds good. You don't want anybody to follow you across the bridge.
No, of course.
It's quite the snap.
Yes. What is that? Where did it go? There it is. Chicken. Whoops! I miscalculated
goodness.
where he was.
I didn't even know he was there. Now, is that water cold?
It is quite cold, yes. And during the daylight it wouldn't be, but the moonlight kind of makes it lose the heat that it had.
Will he cross the water? Oh.
Yes, I guess he will.
I wouldn't want my pants wet.
Oh, that guy sees me.
I think that guy wants your chicken.
Yes.
Now, on this side of the bridge, it seems that it's a very poor and unpopulated village. However, across the river, it looks like an almost modern city.
Yes, it does appear that way.
So I'm assuming there's a socioeconomical divide along this bridge.
Yes, perhaps this is where the soldiers reside, and then the people live on the other side. I'm not entirely sure, but that might be why I'm trying to cross the bridge.
Yes, I don't blame him. Aren't we all trying to cross that bridge?
Yes, what a beautiful message that we should discuss at some point.
I do appreciate that he's very dedicated in believing that that lamp actually has light in it.
Yes, believing is really half the battle.
Yes.
And now I'm going to use his body to pollute the water system.
Oh, very good.
To make sure the innocents die as well.
Yes.
But not by my hand, so it doesn't count.
No, that's biological warfare has a different sort of je ne sais quoi.
Yes.
Now, are you allowed to partake of his sushi that he left sitting there on the side?
Normally I would, but I try not to eat on a mission. It gives me the gas.
Oh, I understand. You do a lot of somersaulting and jumping.
Yes, it's quieter. I don't know why somersaulting is quieter than just running, but it is.
It would seem to attract more attention, but I assume that's just me from a modern perspective?
Yes. Modern swords and weapons make noise when you move them and rattle them, but back in the traditional era, they were silent, so it doesn't matter. That is a dog, yes. I try to avoid the dogs.
It looks like perhaps they were having a party, but there were only 3 of them over here because everybody else was in that field. So,
Yes.
would you assume that the party was to celebrate a feast of some sort?
Oh, yes. They're actually rich with holidays around. I'm not sure, unfortunately. Once again, I am not part of their clan, but I'm sure it was a very joyous occasion, and I'm glad they were able to have that one more time before their untimely death caused
quite.
by me.
Is that a man or a bear?
Oh, that's a dog.
Oh my goodness.
It takes about maybe 2 or 3 swipes. They're relatively easy to kill. Very unlike the bears, which you will see in the later challenges. But I tried not to kill them. Their little cries of sadness just really upset me.
Right. And they do not know that they are on the bad side of
No,
They had no
of course
choice in this.
No, they have loyalty, which is to be commended, surely. I did this wrong, but I'm still going to just kill them both, hopefully without them seeing each other.
That guy is quite oblivious to the cries of anguish from his friend.
Yes.
That was very quick.
It wasn't one of the special kills.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why I stopped there, but whatever.
Now, when you pick up something as long as that halberd spear thing, where exactly are you storing these items?
They actually compartmentalize, so they go very small, telescoping. Yes.
Ah, I see.
I don't know where he's running to, but I'll surely catch up with him.
Yes, he does not seem to be in any better shape than that other guy.
No, they're all fat and drunk from their festivities.
Oh, correct.
Oh, something shiny is over there. I think there is a villager. I'm not sure. I do not want to accidentally kill someone directly when I should be killing them indirectly, but
Correct.
sometimes there are unfortunately no way to kill the innocents indirectly, and I need to leave them alive, or it takes too long to try to murder them
That is
indirectly.
unfortunate.
Yes.
I do like a clean sweep of the entire population.
Yes, I like to run around and not feel any heartbeats in the air. Let me know if you see them. Well, there's one over there. Oh, yes.
The item on the side there, it's like a cantina. Is that some water or?
Item on the side, I'm sorry.
There's a little green snack and then a white thing and then your halberd stab.
Oh, this thing?
Yes, that.
Yes, that actually replenishes my health.
Oh, very
I
nice.
believe. But I do not want to use it. I
I
like to live in my shame of being caught once.
Correct.
It reminds me to always stay humble. What is it? Oh,
My bad.
oops. Who sees me? Oh, my goodness.
To your knowledge, are there people who are residing in all of these buildings and they just choose to stay outside, inside, or?
Quite possible. There is an innocent woman over there that had left. She should go back into the kitchen where she belongs, but instead I will see if I can take of her end. But other than that, I believe they must be. And so, since I don't have to kill everybody... Oh, he can still see me here. I did not realize I could jump on that ledge, to be honest.
Yeah, it was quite surprising.
Not sure where that dog is. Oh! And you see, I sat still and he was able to attack me, so... Really, that was my own ineptitude. Once again, I must admit my faults so that I stay humble.
Right, the only way to grow is to admit fault and learn from your errors.
Exactly, yes. Meanwhile, let me find this innocent woman and... Whoop! Dare, I'm your worst nightmare. Yet,
she does seem quite confused.
She's very confused, and instead of running to the safety of indoors, she's just fleeing still outside. I don't understand. I thought there was a patch over here I could put her in, but unfortunately I don't think there is, so I will just leave her to it, I suppose.
What can you do?
Oh, jeez.
That seemed quite beneficial and lucky on your part.
Yes, sometimes luck does have a play in it.
Oh, yeah. Fortuitousness may not be overlooked.
No. Oh, is that I'm pretty sure that guy's an innocent, so I'm going to leave him be.
It can be hard to... Whoa.
Always keeping you on your toes, I try.
Yes. Is that the most effective way to open a jar?
That is the only way I do. I don't want to leave fingerprints, so I must destroy the whole jar entirely.
I should try that next time I'm having a problem with my pickles.
Just going to dispose of him over here.
I would say that if I was to be dispatched, I would prefer it to be done in a secluded place where I could be alone with my last thoughts.
Yes, I would. Oh, now how on earth is... Oh, I guess he woke up and got scared. I thought he had seen me all the way over here. I do try to kill them a bit with respect, as I had said before, but sometimes when they piss me off, I do like to desecrate their bodies a bit.
Yes. Well, that's very understandable.
I believe I've killed everyone except for that woman, that man, and the dog. That's enough to repopulate a town, so I think I have done what I need to do. Oops, there's another one right there.
Oh my goodness, crossing the bridge is a much more difficult task than I had originally thought.
Yes, there's actually quite a bit more involved than just simply walking across a bridge.
Yes.
Although I technically don't have to cross that bridge. I think I can actually cross through the water, but, I do like to complete the mission as it is told to me.
Yes.
Oh, there's the cat
Rendell.
again.
Oh. That's very interesting. That is to choose that place and not get spooked.
Yes.
Well, I congratulate you on the success of... Oh. I was going to say, you didn't actually cross the bridge, but now you have.
No, I did, yes.
And that is the mission.
That was the mission, yes. Just that. Just crossing the bridge.
Very nice. Very nicely done. Thank you so much for taking us on this journey with you and just giving us a little bit of an insight into the life of a shinobi.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed it. You are welcome back anytime.
All right, thank you. And yes, we certainly will pick this up after the drop.